Hello friends, it's grocery haul time. Yes, I am once again sitting in a parking lot. In fact, I'm surprised how fast I'm getting warm. The sun's shining right through my windshield. And guys, I kind of like starting my grocery hauls when I'm out and about getting everything. I just ran into Safeway and grabbed a little bit of produce, and a little bit of produce turned into, apparently I was hungry and didn't know it. So I did spend like $45 when it should have been a little less than that, but that's okay. I am now headed to Sam's Club and Target to pick up those orders, and then I will be able to head straight home and show you guys everything we got. Lots of fun stuff. Guys, I got a package yesterday that from a company that I've been talking to, and I'm so excited to share exactly what that is. In fact, if anybody, I'm not even going to say the name of it, but I'm going to put the link down in the description box below if you want to go ahead and check it out ahead of time. But this week I am going to work on making my video for them, and I plan to try several of the recipes on their website. I know, now you're kind of intrigued about what it is, aren't you? I'm really excited though, guys. So there is that. Just lots of stuff in the work. And guys, if you have been watching the saga, you know, I had to get a new laptop a month ago because my old laptop just was not letting me transfer things. Well, after I got the new laptop, I have had frequent issues with videos not wanting to transfer. I had to take it in to Best Buy, and they weren't a lot of help. I have finally spent enough time on some tech forums and stuff. Turns out it's not an unknown issue that I've been having, and there was a fix of sorts. So I have ordered the piece I need that will hopefully help get because the videos still exist on my memory cards. That's the really hard part, is I can still watch them on the camera. They just won't transfer to the computer. And, so now that I have that coming, I'm really hoping that, some of those videos that I thought were just lost, they might not be. And so I'm really excited about that. But guys, I'm going to get driving over to Sam's Club and Target so I can get home and show you everything I got. All right, guys, I am home with everything. And this is a more standard haul compared to last week's sad little bench haul. All right, though, coming up here, we have one bag of Ruffles. A couple of the kiddos have been eating nachos again, and I said I would get one more bag for that purpose. These garden veggie puffs, guys, let's be real, they're still a form of chips, but they are a little bit better ingredient wise than standard chips, and everybody in the house likes them, with the exception they are made of corn. So while I've had a couple, that's not something I can eat because that is something I regret as soon as I do it. But those are really good for anybody looking for that. Back here we have more French toast sticks, cheeseburgers, and this week I ordered the correct mini pizzas. We just needed a couple more things in the freezer. The kids went through some of the stuff we had when Shawn and I ran to Sioux Falls for the appointment. And, well, like I said, I got the right pizzas this time. We did also get 2 bags of the chicken bites. We still have some of the frozen biscuits out in the freezer, so I did not need more of that. But that is going to make a fairly easy meal, because that's just, you just throw it in the oven and you call it good. Not to mention, even our kiddo with braces has found she can typically eat those. So one bag will probably just be in the freezer for everybody to pull a couple out at a time and heat them in the air fryer. So there's that. Well, that was really inconvenient timing for my battery to die, but I was the one not paying attention to it apparently. So we have a bag of frozen chicken breasts. This is the stuff from Sam's Club that has excess liquid in it as it heats. So we cook that in the crock pot with rice in there to help absorb some of that. I'm sure if you cook it in the oven or on the stove, maybe it's going to work a little differently. Maybe it won't dry out as much on the stove. But when we make our shredded chicken, that's just what we've learned we have to do. I do have a thing of al pastor. It's been a little while since we got this, and it was time for some al pastor tacos again. Just another simple, good, heated meal, as temperatures are really in the yo-yo stage right now as we've moved into fall. I popped into Safeway for the produce and some of that, and guys, I bought some extras. Obviously, even though I didn't think I was hungry, I was. I got this blueberry pudding ring that I thought several of the kids would like, and I just really like their focaccia bread, and they had this Italian focaccia bread. I really prefer their rosemary, but they didn't have any of that today, and this just looked fresh and really good. So I went ahead and grabbed that because, again, I was obviously hungry. Another thing of eggs, which I apparently set backwards. I've got 3 of these, the Cajun style Alfredo with sausage and chicken meals. Guys, they're just good. And it's really something easy, like if the kids are having freezer meals and whatnot. Just something nice and easy to have in the freezer. 2 things of oat milk. That is partially because 2 of the little kiddos are really liking that for cereal. It is a little spendier, so it's not something I'm going to do all the time. But I needed one of them for a very specific recipe, which I kind of mentioned at the start of this, for the product that just arrived yesterday. So I got that for that purpose because I need to play with some of the recipes. But that's why I got 2, because I knew the kiddos would see it in the fridge and want to have some as well. Thing of whole milk, primarily because I'm going to be doing some potato soup, and we need more milk than what we get from the Fairlife. So I grabbed 1 gallon. We do have, actually I'll just come back here. We've got a big bag of potatoes and onions. It's that time of year where it was time to go ahead and start getting more, and this is something that you're going to see more regularly again. We've got 3 things of vegan mayonnaise from Hellmann's. That we do use on meat and cheese sandwiches, but also when we make chicken salad. We use that so that all of the kids can eat it. And this is the one that we found has some of the best flavor. We've got some rice vinegar because what little bit I had left had actually gone bad. We've got another thing of Simply 60. I like this ranch. It actually has some decent flavor, and it is lower calories. And then a thing of ranch seasoning mix that I got from Sam's. This is like half the size of the one that I had in the cupboard before. But I'm pretty sure it was about the same price. So there's some more inflation for you too. I do have 2 orange peppers, 2 red peppers, 3 green peppers. That is for jambalaya because I have a little bit of that left, as well as some kielbasa that needs to be used. I've got a tub of avocado salsa. I was going to go ahead and make guacamole myself, but for the price of avocados right now, it just for what I would need, it was going to cost just $1 shy of this tub, and then the other ingredients, it was cheaper just to buy this whole tub, and then there was actually more in there than what I would have had otherwise. 3 bunches of bananas. I've got a thing of romaine lettuce, a thing of baby carrots. That was a special request from one of the kiddos. We've got a thing of whole carrots. That's something I usually cook with potatoes and whatnot. I'll even put them, I do actually put carrots in my potato soup. Onions, because we just tend to go through those. And then the non-food items. We've got 2 boxes of large Band-Aids because we've had some pretty decent scraped knees recently. And we went through them, so I needed to get some more, as well as more dish tabs. I did really like the Cascade Complete Natural tabs, but of course they were out of stock now that I needed to order. And then last but not least, Sam's Club once again had a swag bag, but it is full of stuff we won't eat. There is Coke Zero, a Monster drink, both of which we'll give to friends because that's just something we don't have. And then there is, s'mores oatmeal. That sounds really, really sweet. And then some ready rice Jazmin. And then there's some coupons in there. Anyhow, guys, that's everything we got. I'm going to start putting this away, and then I'll tell you guys all the totals. Okay, guys, groceries are put away. I've got kiddos having snacks. Now that is said and done, because it is still morning time, I actually managed to time things here this morning. I dropped our extra kiddo off at school and then headed straight into town to start getting groceries. And that actually worked out pretty well. So that might become part of my new routine for the moment. Especially with some of the bigger changes that we've got coming up that I will be sharing with you guys very soon. I know I keep alluding to that, but things are officially falling into place. And over the next 2 months, we have some pretty big things happening. And as each one is like right upon us, I will be sharing that, and I'm so excited. But guys, you're here to listen for totals, right? Because it matters. How much do we spend on our large family in this high cost of living area? And that was actually a decent amount of food. Today's total was $289.25. So we are under our $300 a week budget. which I'm very happy about. At first, I wanted to be a little upset and be like, I thought it'd be even less because we just did that big Costco haul. And I realized, no, we had like everyday stuff we needed to get. And that's just what it was. So as long as we're staying under that 300, I'm gonna remain happy. And you know, there's always gonna be those weeks, but I am getting back to meal planning. And like, guys, full on what I used to do completely. I've got it divided by weeks. I've got each day or each meal written separately, an average of 5 to 7 meals written down because lunches are usually either leftovers or freezer foods. And yeah, it's time to get back to that and make things a little bit easier because prices are going up while quantities are getting smaller again. And I keep mentioning it, guys. I'm a little bitter over some of the inflation because we're seeing where it's hitting places. And some things it's not much, and other things it's kind of painful to see. But it also goes to prove some of the things that we don't actually need. And that is good too, because I am going to continue working to turn over a new leaf to reduce some of our excess consumption in the house. Not really just food stuff, but material and everything else, because I'm tired of the clutter and whatnot. And if I'd had time, I would be doing a rummage sale, but I just don't have time for that. So I think one of the donation centers, probably Goodwill, is going to get a very nice load from us. So there is that. But guys, I'm gonna go ahead and have got kids pointing out messes to each other. I'm gonna get some other stuff done. I wanna get my kitchen cleaned up because guys, I am so excited to share that new product with you that I think I'm gonna try to get that done today yet. So maybe even by the end of this week, it can be up. So that's my goal. I'm gonna get the kitchen clean because I just want to do my absolute best with this video and showcase it to the best of my ability. I don't know where I was going with that. It's gonna be good. I'm excited. I have a feeling there's a lot of you who are gonna love it too. So there it is, guys. I hope that you're having a blessed day. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss everything else coming up next. And I'll see you in the next one.